So now I'm going to explain how to set up the OpenVLC platform using the BeagleBones. And in this particular scenario, I'm going to focus on the high power LED as the transmitter and the photodiode as the receiver. So the first step was to take the BeagleBone out of the box, and it's a BeagleBone revision C. And we took the files that are available on openvlc.org. We put it into a micro SD, the micro SD into the BeagleBone, and then we plug it in. Okay, the BeagleBone then will start, we'll do some memory transfer, and we'll take the files from the SD card to the memory. Okay, once it finished blinking the LEDs, the process is done. The operative system and the files needed to run OpenVLC are already in the BeagleBone. We repeated the process twice. By default, the IP that the BeagleBones have through the USB is this one here. Because we wanted to use two BeagleBones at the same time, we modified the second BeagleBone to have this other IP. Okay, and now we can connect to the BeagleBones through any SSH client that we want. So basically, we have also done that. We are now connected to the BeagleBones, and the next step was to put the OpenVLC cape on top of the BeagleBone, and we put it at high power and low power LEDs. In this scenario, the low power LED is not needed, but it's good to have it because once you load the OpenVLC driver, this LED will turn off, and it's good to see that everything is working. So good. Now we have no OpenVLC modules installed yet, so let's do that. As we can see, we have an OpenVLC folder here. We go to OpenVLC, and then we will have several files. So what we want to do here is to, on one of the BeagleBones, load the client, and another one load the server. So in order to, in this one, I'm going to load the server. Okay, we need to put the password. Okay, and the client is already loaded. Please notice that the low power LED has turned off. Now, if we try to connect through the network, we can see that the BeagleBone is blinking. Okay, it's trying to connect. Good. Okay, and we stop this. Now we need to do the same thing, but for the client in the other BeagleBone. So let's also go to OpenVLC. Let's do let's load the client. Okay, and we can see that this LED has turned off too. Now if we try to ping to the other BeagleBone, this is going to blink the high power LED, which is good. And now if we put both together, okay, we can see that the one on the right is sending pings to the one on the left, and the one on the left is replying with an acknowledgement. Okay, then we can see that it works. And those capes are the same ones that you have there right now. So please notice several things. First of all, the LEDs needs to be facing the other LED's photodiode. Okay, if I move this around, this continues blinking, but this is not answering. Okay, also they need to be in a certain distance. So if we put this too far away, okay, even if it is facing, this one is not responding. Okay, because it doesn't receive enough power. In the same way, if we put them too close together, okay, the second one is not replying, right? Because it's saturated. So they need to be around this distance, more or less, okay? Around from here to this distance. In dark environments, you could put them more farther away, but right now we have also ambient light, and that limits a little bit the distance. And basically that's it. That's what we have done to set up the system with the high power and photodiode. Okay, thank you.